Welcome to a day at Jesus College, Cambridge. Grab a cup of tea and I hope you enjoy.
Really fortunately, Jesus College actually has its own gym.
To get to the gym, you go down this path which is called the chimney, through first court, past the cafe, and then of course to the gym.
Not the prettiest of buildings, but you know, functional.
Newly renovated in Michaelmas term of 2023, and you can see it's got two rooms, the cardio room and the weight room. I just did a simple 30-minute weighty routine. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing here, but it was a lot of fun.
30 minutes in the gym. Now I'm going to go back to my house and get some breakfast, have a shower, get ready for my first lecture. It's at 9:30 and it's currently 8:50.
Gotta do the oat milk shake. Then breakfast whilst checking the emails and just going through my to-do list for the day.
It's 9:15 now and I've got my lecture at past, so I'm going to have to do some speed walking. I'm just transferring my coffee from this morning into my, of course, Jesus College travel mug. How exciting. It's the start of term here, so we have like an introduction to the term at 9:30. It's also early January and it is absolutely freezing, so it's approximately 15 minutes to get from my house at Jesus to department. I'll put a little map up of what it's like, so I always think it's interesting to see how far the colleges are. Another thing about the location of the college, which is great though, is how close it is to Mainsbury's, or the really large Sainsbury's in Cambridge. So it's only about like literally 2 minutes, maybe even 3 minutes to get to Sainsbury's. So that's such a benefit.
I feel so lucky to have this commute every morning to the department. It's just dreamy here. We got given a little handout in today's lecture, and then myself and Erin just did some work together. Hello, pretty view. And down the slightly less pretty stairs of the 4A studio, which is where us postgrads work.
Okay, so it's now 10:01, finished my lecture for the morning, then I had a talk about Artstock exhibition, which is going to be happening here in Cambridge, so that's really exciting. A little bit of work with Erin, a Pelican tutor program. I go back, grab some lunch at Jesus.
Past Fitzbilly's, which is a great cake shop on the right hand side. Highly recommend if you ever come over to Cambridge, and then back home for some lunch.
It's quite a big day today because I've got a supervision in an hour and I'm proposing a new idea to my supervisor for my research, and I have no idea what her take is going to be on it. So fingers crossed, one way or another, we're going to hopefully have some help on my research. It's been non-stop this morning, as you've probably seen, so I'm about to make myself a second cup of coffee for the day. Now I've got my coffee, I'm going to head to the college library. So I thought I'd show you what that's all about. Unsurprisingly, the library is located in Library Court, just over here. They've just got up these ropes at the moment because I think they're in the process of turning the grass in front of the library into like a wild meadow. So that's going to be absolutely gorgeous.
Interestingly, as a college we collect statues, and there's one of these statues at the top of the stairs in the Quincetenary Library, so that's always an interesting view. But now just some focus work in the very, very silent library.
I think that was a really successful sort of hour in the library, but it's great to get into like a focus period for an hour just before the supervision. But 10 minutes until that online session, I like to have my notepad ready, my notes up that I've prepared in the last hour, and then the calendar invite.
Today's supervision was online, but sometimes it's in person, and other times I even have group supervisions.
So many notes! That was great though. Really, really helpful. is chilly outside today. Just walked back from the cafe where I did some social artworks, doing some social media work for Writers and Architects. I'm going to go to Evensong this evening. I've invited a few people over to formal. I'm going to take them to the chapel, so I'll show you a few clips of that. And then we're going to have our formal and head to the bar. So you're actually going to get to see loads of Jesus. For me, going to Cambridge is so much more than the degree. Like you'll have seen today, I had literally 1 hour of contact time for my degree this morning, which was like that introduction to this term lecture, but my day has been packed and now I'm gonna get going and have a lovely formal. I think it's just what makes the hard work worthwhile. Anyways, got half an hour, so I think I'm just going to do a quick tidy up of my room, get ready to go. Gown on, off to Plodge to pick up Erin, and then over to the chapel. I'm here with Luke. We've got our fake wine for the evening, our Schlur, non-alcoholic, exactly, being sensible. So if I don't head to Evensong before formals, I like to go to J Bar and just get a couple of drinks with friends.
I'm happy in your company with no emotion, 'cause my love deserves to be free.
Formal Hall is just to the right of Plodge, and it's actually the same place where we have CAF dinners. Before coming here, I didn't really know what formal was, but just think of it as a 3-course dinner where everybody wears gowns and you just share nice conversations. At Jesus, we have this 6 times a week, which is pretty nice because some of the other colleges don't have it that frequently. It costs between £11 and £16 to go to a formal here, so I think it's pretty reasonable for what it is, to be honest. That brings us to the end of this week's video. Really hope you've enjoyed, and thanks for watching.